Okay, we are live. Stretch with some breath. And we go. We will start today gently on your knee, on your knees. Now you can either sit back, or you can come up. It's completely up to you, whatever you want to do. If you find that you're more comfortable sitting back, then please do, because we're going to start at the top. So from your position, from your stance, your head, you're going to tilt it any way that you want. So I'm going to tilt it to my right, which will look like your left, and I'm going to tilt it. So what you want to get a nice tight opening on the neck, running down to the shoulder, and be totally aware of the shoulder. Be totally aware that it's not elevating up, and it's got to feel a little bit heavy as well. So make the shoulder feel heavy, and the way that you do that is by consciously pushing your shoulder down. So you get a nice opening on the neck. So we're just going to be in that position, opening up. And after 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we're going to gently place the hand on top of the head and gently push it down slightly, so pulling it down slightly, or pushing, depending how you see it. And what you're doing now is opening that space between the neck and the shoulder, and it's your job to consciously allow your shoulder to keep on dropping. Be present with that stretch, and also be present with your breath. So we're going to take a deep breath in through the nose. We're going to expand the belly, make sure it's not coming up from our chest, and we're going to hold the breath. So we go in through the nose, nice deep breath. We're going to hold the breath. As we hold the breath, we're going to gently place a little bit more pressure on the head, and then we're going to let the air go through the mouth. Let the air go through the mouth. And then one more time, we're going to take a deep breath in through the nose. We'll go in for 4, 3, 2, 1, and we'll hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1, and we let the air go for 4, 3, 2, 1, and we hold the breath, and we be present with the feeling that we've got right now. Feeling that neck really open up, shoulder dropping down, and release the head, and then come back to the center, and then we go to the other side. Gently, one side is completely open up, where the other side is now tight, or at least it will feel really tight. So you're going to get to that position where again, your neck is stretched, and your shoulder is feeling heavy. Be present with that heaviness. Ask that heaviness to just let itself go. Drop that shoulder. Open up the neck. And then we're going to gently place our hand on top of the head. And then gently apply some pressure so that we're pulling the neck open again. Making sure that the shoulder is staying where it is, staying put, being obedient. And we're going to do 2 little forms of box breathing. So we go 4 seconds in, and we hold the breath, 4, and then we let the air go for 4. And we hold the breath for 4. If you want to just place a little bit more pressure on the neck, on the head. And then once again we go in for 4. And we hold it for 4. Then we let the air go for 4. And we hold it for the final 4 and be present with that stretch. Be present with that shoulder, with that neck, and breathe as normal. Release the head, come back to the center, and then one of your legs are going to come out. so that the side of your foot is on the floor. You are upright. And what we want to be doing here is the hand that's on the same side as the outstretched leg. You want to lift it all the way up. The other hand can do wherever it wants. If you want to place it on your hip to support, then do that. And then what we're going to do, take a deep breath in. As we breathe in, we're going to lean right over. So get that breath proper in. And then once you get to your fullest stretch, just hold that breath. And after 3, 2, 1, let the air go, and then come back to the center, And from here, what we want to do is twist our torso, so towards that leg, and then the foot is now going to be pointing up. As the foot gets pointed up, you want to put your foot flat on the floor so that you've got a bent knee, and then you want to lean forward through the hips. Lean forward so that your belly and your chest kind of marry to your thigh, and you want to put your hand on your ankle, and from there you want to straighten out as far as you can that bent leg. Try to have a firm grip on your ankle, and what you're going to find is so many muscles starting to open up. The first muscle that's going to be evident is the hamstring on the forward leg, the stretched leg. You're going to feel your lats, so your back's going to open up. On the same side, the dominant side of the back opening up, you're going to feel your hips open up. And I just want you to be present with every stretch that you are now allowing your body to realize. Every stretch. Just be totally present in that stretch. If you want to lift your toe up, then you can do so that you've got your heel planted on the floor. If that means, just like me, it gives you more leverage, then you can do that. And just find yourself sinking more and more into your leg as your leg wants to straighten out naturally. Getting that nice glute, hamstring, calf, Achilles, lat, hip stretch. And after 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you're going to gently place the foot down if you did elevate it. You're going to gently come up, go back to the center, and then your knee is going to join parallel to the other knee, and then your other foot is going to come out again on the side of the foot, and the same side that your leg is extended, that arm is going to be raised up like that. So you want to get your arm really close to your head. Your other hand can go into your hips to support you. We're going to take a deep breath in, and we're going to lean to the side, taking a deep breath in as far as we can. Really open up those lats. Open up those hips. Reach out, feel that stretch. And we're going to hold that stretch, be present with that stretch, and at the same time be present with our breath. So we're going to take 3 deep breaths in. So we go in 1, deep breath. And then that deep breath comes out. We go in again with a deep breath. And then that deep breath comes out. And then final time, deep breath. And then that deep breath comes out, and you'll find yourself even more flexible, even more reach. And gently bring yourself back to the center. Bring yourself back to the center. And like we did before, you're going to turn your torso to the head, turn your torso to the leg, and from there you're going to have that bent knee, and you're going to hinge forward so that you can get onto your thigh, with your belly, your chest. Grab hold of your ankle and then slowly straighten your leg out. As you're straightening your leg, take a deep breath in. You can get some oxygen circulating around the area. Go in deep. Once again, feeling that hamstring. Want to open up the glute where it ties into the hamstring is opening up. You've got the opposite side, lat, upper back from the armpit going down to your hips, feeling those hips open up, feeling that lower back as well. If you want to bring your foot up, so your toes are pointing up, the heels dug into the ground, you can lean in a little bit more by holding your ankle, leveraging yourself, pulling yourself closer to that leg, closer to your body, feeling compact, feeling as one, feeling that togetherness, that bonding, being present with your breath, with the stretch. Whatever comes into your mind, allow it to come in and then bring it right back to the breath. Bring whatever you've got right now, wherever your mind is taking you, bring it right back down to the breath. Be present with that breath, be present with that stretch. And we hold it for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we gently bring ourselves back up to the center. Bring the knee. And from here, what we're going to do is get onto a tabletop. So from where you are with the knee, we're going to hip hinge forward. We're going to place our hands on the floor. So we go into the tabletop. And from here, we're going to go into the cat and cow. So the cat stretch is your lower back really curved in. As it curves in, bring up your chin, puff out your chest, take a deep breath in, leave your hips where they are, don't worry about leaning forward or anything like that. And from the cat stretch, we're going to turn it around, put it into a cow. So that lower back now rounds up, the upper back rounds. Want to try and get as far up as you can with your shoulders, rounding them up. With your chin into your chest, use your belly button into your spine, make your gut compact, vacuum packed. And then again, we're going to release that and we're going to go back into the cat stretch. Back into the cat stretch, mobilizing that lower back, mobilizing shoulders, and we go back into the cow. As we're in the cow now, we're going to be present of our breath as we go back into the cat. So we're going to be taking a 4-second breath in through the nose as we come back into the cat. Once we're into the cat, we're going to hold the breath for 4, and then we're going to go up towards the cow position. Once we're in the cow stretch, we would have gone 5 seconds with the breath out, and then we're going to hold it for 4. So when you're ready, we go in for 4, and we go into the cat. We hold it for 4. And now the breath comes out for 5, and we go into the cow. Really stretch the upper back, dig your chin into your chest, hold it for 4, and we go back into the cat. 3, 2, 1, we hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we go back into the cow for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1, we go back in, 4, we're in the cat, 4. We come out of the cat, we go into the cow, 7. We hold that cow for 4. Then we go back into the cat, 4, 3, 2, 1. We hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the breath comes out and we go back into the cat for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. And from there, we go back to the tabletop. We slide the hands out slightly. We sit back on our heels. Sit back on our heels. Open up our knees if you need to. And bring your upper body right down to the floor. Your forearms should be flush to the floor now. You can bring your forehead to the floor. Sink into that ground. And just be completely present with the way that your body has opened up. Feel that stretch in the arms. Be present with your neck. Feel it in your upper lats, just underneath your armpits. Scan your body down from both sides of the upper back, trailing it down, past the ribs, down the midsection, across that lower back. Feel it in your hips. Scan it even lower than that. Go past your hips, go round your glutes, trail it down the hamstring, down the thigh. Feel the cushioning on your knees. Feel that exit of energy coming from the knees to the ankle. And then take a deep breath in and bring back the morning into the body. From the ankles, go back up to the knee. Trail it up the thigh, up the hamstring, around the glutes, around the hips. Feel it in the lower back. Feel that flow. Feel that dissolve. Feel that dissolve. Feel your body flow. Feel the energy from the tip of your fingers to the tip of your toes. Full of life for what you're going to bring to life. Mystic, powerful, exceptional. Celebrate you. Be present with you. Your breath, your thoughts. Let your mind go where it wants to go. Feel the stretch. After 5 seconds, bring it all back to the breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to the breath. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Expand that belly. Let go of the breath. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Expand that belly. Let go of the breath. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Expand that belly. Let the air go. Gently slide your hands back up. And at the same time as sliding your hands back up, your body's going to come up. So we go back into the tabletop. From being in the tabletop, what we're going to do is slide our knees back. Slide your knees back. And from position where you're just about to lie flat, we're going to hold it. So we've got cushion on our knees, got cushion on our hands, cushioning from the wrist. What you're going to do now is get one leg and you're going to place it across the other leg. Place it across the other leg. And you're going to put your foot, your toes of your feet firmly on the ground. And from there, you're going to twist your body towards that foot that you've twisted. So you want to bring your head further down, looking at the toe of the foot that you've crossed over the trailing leg. Feel that stretch, opening up your hips, Opening up your lats, being totally focused, being totally aware. Looking at the foot. You can't look at the foot, then go as far as you can. There is zero judgment. You do not hold judgment on yourself. Whatever you can do is what you can do. We're going to come out of that pose and we're going to bring our leg over the trailing leg, still keeping with that leaning posture. And then the other foot is going to go across the trailing leg, and then you're going to lean over the arm so you can have a look at your foot and focus on your foot. As you're focused on your foot, be totally present with the way that your body is flexed, the way that your body has acted, the way that your body has respected your wishes, the obedience of your body when you're just giving it instruction. Control what you can control. Control the controllable. We're going to hold it for the next 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then the leg comes back over, back on the knee. And from that, we're going to then bring our thighs down, bring our elbows down, and we're in the Sphinx. By being in the Sphinx, we're going to go 5 breaths in. Nice and deep, goes in, comes out. Quite fast, quite rapid. On the 5th breath, we're going to go in as deep as we can for 10 seconds. So when you're ready, we go in for our first breath now through the nose. We go out. We go in. We go out. We go in. We go out. 4th time we go in. We go out. And then 5th time we go in for 10. And we hold. We hold for 5. And we let the air go. We let the air go. Put our chest on the floor. Put our hands either side of our chest. And we're going to turn and look at one hand, whichever hand you want to look at. On the same side, I want you to bring your knee up. And you've got a nice 45-degree angle from your knee to your hips, from your knee to your ankle. Outstretch the hand that you're looking at. Point your fingers away. Don't go too far out. Apply pressure to the floor and push the floor away. Push that floor away. Get a nice deep stretch in that chest, shoulder, opening up the hips one more time. Holding that for the next 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we just place our chest back down to the floor. The leg straightens up, the hand comes back in, and then you repeat the sequence again by turning to the other side, looking at the hand, bringing the knee up, aligning your hips with your knee with your ankle, outstretch the hand, not too far out, fingers pointing away from you, apply pressure to the ground and push the ground away. As you push the ground away, your upper body is going to raise, you're going to twist, you're going to feel an almighty stretch in that chest, you're going to be totally present and celebrate the way your body has contorted today. Awesome work. After 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, your chest is going to go back down to the floor. Your legs are going to meet up again. Your hands are going to go either side of your chest, underneath your shoulders, and then you're going to elevate yourself up into a small cobra, holding this cobra for 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to come back to tabletop. We're going to lean out one more time, go into the prayer, holding the prayer for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to come up to tabletop. You're going to slide your hands close to your knees. You're going to dig your fingers to the ground. You're going to elevate your knees slightly, and then you're going to bring yourself up. Bring yourself up. So we go into the downward facing dog. By being in the downward facing dog, we're going to walk our feet to our hands. Walk our feet to our hands. However far you can. Flex the knees. Keep the knees nice and soft. And from there, you're in a folded body position. What I would like you to do is cradle both your hands and just lean further down. Lean further down. Open up that lower back. Open up that lower back. And then just slightly sway your body from one leg to the other. Slightly sway the upper body. This is your own pace. However you feel this mobility, whatever your pace is going to be, you're going to transfer the weight either side, and then your hands are going to just be let gone onto the floor or wherever they can reach, and then you're going to slowly come up, unfold, go into a massive supine, big stretch. Open up the body, welcome the world, welcome the morning, celebrate yourself, be tranquil. Let the air go, bring the arms down. Open space. Well done. Thanking you. Oh, hello. Hello. Well done. Thanking you, everyone.